Before we begin, if you've been wondering why certain people suddenly can't reach you, influence you, or derail you anymore, this reading is going to explain exactly what shifted and what happens next. Greetings, friends, and welcome to another reading. I hope you're still well. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning friend, welcome back. It's always a pleasure to host. Now, if any of this read resonates, friends, you're cordially invited to make your divine presence known with a like, hype the video, comment, share it, and subscribe if you've yet to do so already, friends. Do come again. Definitely thankful for those of you who support the channel and show up energetically, monetarily. Your wonderful divine energy never goes unnoticed. So it looks like someone is experiencing some balance, some harmonious energy. We also have Shuefa out here, the Hebrew power term for affluence. Friend. Yes. Yes, friend. That's what you want, Shuefa. Affluence, friend. It has the number 82 on it. Okay, wait. Let me just pause. We got mirrors out here. Possible twin flame or twin energy or duplicates come showing up a lot. 28 and 82. We started with limitless becoming. Okay. Very interesting. Double Wheel of Fortune vibes out here for you. Transformational gain just so happens to come in the same column as Shuefa. Just so happens that it is aligned. Yes, indeed. This is a good look already, friend. I like this for you. Fortune timing. Okay, so again, Wheel of Fortune energy on there. So something has to do with the divine timing. It's absolutely going to look like a colossal stroke of luck for you, friend. Excellent baseline coming out for you in this read. This is a glow up indeed. High vibe action out here. Yeah. Definitely. It's explosive too. It's something that comes in quite quickly because if we look at 61 reverse, that is the tower energy, friend. This is blowing in. Oh yes. Yeah, we're gonna bust this down, see what you got going on here. Emotional freedom, friend. So people who tried to play on your emotions, people who were who emotionally mishandled you, use a lot of emotional manipulation, regardless of what their roles were in your life, you're free from them. You can go sit the heck out of that crap. 54 reduces down to 9, which is the hermit energy. Yeah. You done got yourself away from it. And you've aligned your choices with transformation that yields gains, honey. I'm talking about life-changing gains with 13 on there. Divine guidance, your ancestors are coming through strong for you on this one, friend, particularly someone of a masculine nature. I'm getting patriarchal energy with 40 reducing down to 4, the emperor. Okay, so there's a fatherly, grandfatherly, paternal type of a vibe that's heavy on this part of your come up. Okay, this limitless becoming, this colossal stroke of luck. You got the Wheel of Fortune out here so many times. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Trakatra energy. That is holy. That's divine. 56 reducing down to 11. That's justice vibes. This is coming in from what's owed to you, what's balanced, what's documented in the parameters of your Akashic records. It's what's law. Okay, you're definitely moving on quickly toward it. Again, that reverse 6116 energy giving tower vibes. Boom, friend. In addition, 6 and 1 reduces down to 7, the chariot, onward and upward, and I mean peeling out. Okay? I'm talking about this is a burnout. You hear me? Getting away from those people trying to keep you tied down. I think some of you know in your bones on a soul level that you cannot come up like this or as it pertains to peace or prosperity. You can't come up to this degree with those manipulative people around. You knew you was going to have to do a burnout. You know you're going to have to do a burnout with this kind of a come up, hun. If you didn't know, your grandpappy, your dad, someone on of that particular position in your lineage, okay? No matter how far, how many generations up, this is a masculine vibe. Okay. This is definitely giving Big Daddy vibes. If you didn't know before, Big Daddy telling you that's exactly what you got to do, friend. You got to peel out on them parasites. They can't go. Look at this, self-remembering. This is you getting back to your original blueprint before those folks tried to get in your head and minimize you. Transformation energy on you again. Like I said, this is life-changing. Life-changing big vibes here. We're definitely going to get into it with our tarot. Just to peel back some layers. First, let's finish looking at your numbers out here, though. All of that Wheel of Fortune energy is definitely giving heavy Sagittarius vibes. Just FYI, okay? I can't even believe that it's shown up in a three, in a set of three. I'm hearing there may be three separate colossal windfalls or major opportunities, which is why it's out here three times. Okay? 68 reduces down to 14. Wow, I think Sag is running the board with Scorpio close at hand. But 68 reduces down to 14. That's the temperance energy. This is divinely timed indeed with Wheel of Fortune and temperance energy out here. Like this is the time is now. It is supposed to happen. It's locked in. It's as it pertains to the cosmic calendar. This is penciled in. This is set in the calendar and it's supposed to be happening. Exactly when it's happening, exactly how it's happening. Divinely aligned indeed. Friend, do you remember those books from our youth? They were called Choose Your Own Adventure books. I don't think they make them anymore. And it's actually really hard to even find them in the libraries. But it was one of those books where it was written up in a way that based on what you decided on the last page of a chapter, it would take you to a different chapter. So you read a series of pages and at the end it'll say, well, if you decide to go to lunch with Jimmy, turn to page 20. If you decide you don't want anything to do with Jimmy, go to page 35. And based on what you decided, the story would be different. I used to love those books. I should have known, people should have known by what I was interested in, that I was all about fate and decisions and outcomes and you know what I'm saying? And strategic navigating. I love those books. Such a geek, but I love them. Anyways, this is what happened. Aligned Choices is telling me that you chose the right page in your Choose Your Own Adventure book. You decided to bump up the level of prestige and Shuefa affluence around yourself, around your dealings, mutual respect, and romantic courage. People who aren't afraid to be sweet to you, with you, wherever. So I'm getting someone who had past people who would try to keep them a secret a lot. Absolutely unacceptable for a star like you, okay? Not going to skip over it. There's alkaline Libra energy here. This is divine justice. If not talking about a person, friend, this is definitely about divine justice. The scales being balanced. Okay? Again, Scorpio energy out here with this transformation 13 energy. Okay? Chariot vibes giving Cancerian energy. Libra, of course, here. Virgo off of that hermit vibe, and Aries for the Emperor. Okay. Dates definitely doubling down on February 8th and August 2nd. They showed up out here twice. August 6th, June 8th. The month of October significant. The 13th of any particular month significant. I believe there's a Friday the 13th coming up. Is it February 13th? It may be. Yeah, because I think Valentine's Day is on Saturday. So we have a Friday the 13th coming up. Keep that in mind. October, significant. The 10th of any given month, significant. Okay. Did I say June 5th, May 6th? If I didn't, there it is. January 6th, June 1st, May 4th, April 5th, the month of April in general. Okay. Someone is definitely in an age range between their 40s and 50s. Okay. Yeah, 40s and 50s age range being coming out heavy here. So someone you're dealing with, or maybe you are that person. All right, friends, let's dive in. Let's talk about this because this took for you to up the step, you know, raise the bar as it pertains to people just not acting like animals. Period. Because when we talking affluence here, we're talking about the your behavior and your resources. You're just in a different bracket now, both energetically, and soon it's going to be monetarily. Because again, they mentioned a shift big enough to change your entire life. Okay, you're thrown into a bracket of affluence in that respect as well. All right. Before we get into it with the tarot, friends, I'd also like to thank my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, oversoul, and all sentient beings who walk with me in the highest white light, protecting me, you, and the messages during these exchanges. Look at that. Oh, man. See there? So this is you shifting gears. This is what you got out of. You were being slowed down by the energy of heartbreak. Again, like I said, I knew there were people from the past who use emotional manipulation. Look at you there, slowed down by the pain. Three of Swords. Yeah, they were doing it on purpose. The goal was to keep you stuck in a fog and literally be able to justify any concept of you being slow, psychotic, imbalanced in any kind of way. Hang on, y'all. This was the perception. They were going to validate their own lies about you by actually making you nutty. This has something to do with childhood wounds. So this ancestor, this masculine ancestor I'm getting, has seen this, and this is the kind of stuff that the living relatives or friend groups or whomever was around you from childhood, that they would definitely try to deny. But your ancestor is acknowledging you being under duress since a child. This isn't new. This was a programming, a different type of grooming that was gonna take shape for you, based on those acidic folk, those emotional manipulators trying to keep you small. Okay, trying to keep you from feeling your power, your individuality. Three of Cups is out here. Remember this though. The bottom of the deck says self-remembering. Okay? So however far they tried to take you away from who you really are, even if it was done on a just a spiritual level, they may not be that quick-witted enough to toy with anybody like that, but the dark attachments that house within them were definitely that clever. Okay. And regardless of how they tried to wipe your memory and make you some sort of lame, turns out you're not. And you're about to be rich. There's the protections. There's the protections. Yeah. Private party. You can't enter. I love it. Private party. Your name's not on the list. You can't get in. This is what your masculine ancestor, this is what is being said about them trying to continue this trash with you. Can't happen. Won't happen. You're gaining right now. It's a transformation that's giving you emotional freedom. This is high vibrational action, and you're being divinely guided. This ancestor got their hands on around you. They got their wings around you. You have no worries. That up there, they can't come over here with that. Your ancestor has got your back wholeheartedly. Yeah, wholeheartedly. When I tell you, this is protection energy, and then here is the ancestor. This ancestor definitely does not play about you. They have an extremely fiery energy. Okay, extremely. All of this, and because of how they watched this manipulation and this minimization occur or happen to you since you were a wee bitty thing, they're really fired up about you getting back where you belong, self-remembering, friend. They helping you get back to your original blueprint, and it is absolutely a lineage of wealthy warriors. Okay? Okay? Yeah. Spirit realm here heavy. This ancestor could have been a fire sign, actually. Aries, Leo, Sag. We did see Aries energy on the divine guidance card. So, yeah. Yep. Look at this. This is an ancestor. They said we going back and we spinning the block for that great fortune. This is what that fortune timing is about. This is divinely timed. How many times have they mentioned timing out here? They're serious about this. They're like, it's time. The time is now. We're going back. We're going back and get your stuff, is what this ancestor is saying. Okay? We're going back and get your stuff. All those secrets coming out. So anybody trying to play games with you, look at this. You coming up out of that void. Friend, when the secrets are exposed, you are coming up out of that Five of Pentacles. It is a type of transformational game that will change your bracket to that of Shuefa affluence, friend. You're going to be able to take it easy. Easy street. You ain't going to have to be ripping and running around. Yeah, this is giving retirement vibes. Self-love. Pouring in the, man, loving on yourself. This is also getting back to that twin energy. Okay? Yeah, y'all going to be out. Y'all going to be stepping out. So, okay. So there is someone who has some dark spiritual beliefs that's being handled by the law. Yeah, this is the person that's being exposed. I think they either said you had dark spiritual beliefs or they do. But they ended up on the wrong side of the law because of this exposure. This could be a Taurus. Pisces. Yeah. They may try to come in with a fake apology, but it's because they're on the judgment and they're getting smacked right now. Yeah. 15 wands. This is somebody who is still toxic. Do not deal with them. Yeah. This is someone that had everything to do with trying to create rough sailing for you, trying to take you off course intentionally. Okay. But you detach from them. This could be someone you had a sensual connection to, or a Capricorn, or both. Shoot. But you detach from them. And now you're headed for this 10 of Cups, okay? Without them. So some of them are definitely, they're definitely in going through the cosmic courts, all of them. But some of them are going to be going through 3D courts as well, okay? One second, folks. We're going to get you some of these Hebrew power terms on the table to go ahead and close you out. This is a heck of a departure away from whoever this manipulative energy was. This is someone who had the privilege of having access to your heart space and abused it to the max. And it is someone that has been a vessel for those dark attachments, trying to stop you, block you, minimize you, and break you since you were a child. Facts. But now, all of your regal inheritances you're entitled to, they pull forth. The king of the jungle says so with that lion energy here. And this is someone, I'm telling you, this spin the block is ferocious. This is like this ancestor deciding we about to spin the block again with this firepower. What that sound like to you? Sound like a drive-by, don't it? I think everything they got over there about to get sprayed. This justice energy is coming in hot. They're getting snatched down off whatever high horse they had all these years. Okay? Facts. And you the one. Now you going to be stepping into a Six of Wands energy, living on an easy street, taking it easy, cooling, living like a playful, youthful retiree. Spirit, let's get some Hebrew power terms out here to show friend what this shift looks like, what it is this masculine ancestor is protecting and helping you down your path towards. Show it to us. This affluence. Almost came out. Show us, friends. You have Messiah Meach. Joyous. This new chapter is absolutely joyous. And you do have a twin energy coming into your life with those double threes. 33 is significant for someone. Also, the acknowledgement of you stepping into your Christ consciousness, darling. You're too ascended to be played with. You're too valuable, okay, to be exploited in this way. This ancestor is not going to have it at all. 33 reduced down to 6, friends. That's giving lovers energy again. Okay, it's been decided. This is also, of course, speaking to your love life because, again, this is referring to you recovering from and excelling far beyond a chapter where people who had the privilege of accessing your heart abused it, the emotional manipulators. So now you get weighed out and paid out, okay? Niximia Kriadrek, valuable assets, friend, valuable assets. This ancestor is about to bless your soul, honey. Some of these are gifts, and others of these are things you've earned from your own lifetime that you're just simply regaining access to. But others of it are gifts, okay? 27 is significant. 72 also significant. Reduces down to 9, which is the Hermit. You done went out into that spirit realm and found some big old Jews. Your ancestors, this particular ancestor on high, is making sure you get this jewel. They handed it to you straight through the veil. And they got big hellfire for anybody trying to step in the middle of this, especially those family members and those lovers that tried to wound you in ways that could have been irreversible. Yeah, valuable assets, honey. You're going to be extremely pleased. Oh, what did I say, friend? Would never lie to you. Okay? Y'all show up for me. Y'all support me. You tap in. You share your amazing energy. I would never lie to you. There it is. Oh, sheer riches. You're going to be comforted and pampered and weighed out and paid out, and opportunities and luxuries. Affluence here is accompanied by sheer riches. 7 on here. Onward and upward indeed. Life-changing gains, baby. There it is. There it is. You're a shot. Your inheritances, friend. It is fair. It is justice. It is right. Righteous and balanced. It's the proper thing. It's the proper way for the universe to respond. Handing you those Yera shots, your ancestor, making sure you get it for show. More of that fear. Ma'am, you're favored. More death, you're favored, friend. I want you to feel it. Because I can feel it coming off this ancestors. You are a crown jewel, honey. And it's, again, coming straight from beyond the veil. They want you to know this. You are a crown jewel. 45 reducing down to 9. This is also talking about how you were able to discover these jewels because of your courage in going out into the wilderness and separating yourself from them serpents. Okay? Kokretsov here, your willpower. Boom. That's what you went out into the depths with. The hermit don't be out in the depths with no crew. You know what I'm saying? They're not in a tourist attraction. They're out in the depths with nothing but their lantern and their wisdom and their willpower. Kokretsov to continue to tap into more wisdom beyond the land of the living as far as they got to go. Double 5s up here, indicating that twin flame energy again. Part of your inheritance is divine love, again, to offset the abuse you may have endured. Okay? That all of it's being considered, honey. Look, Atalatiot is here, athleticism. So if any part of that journey had worn you down, You get a boost of vitality as well as a gift from this ancestor. 41 reduced down to 5, which is the Hierophant is coming straight from the top. And this is something, again, meant to rejuvenate you down to the soul level in a very spiritual and holy way. Failed to mention, but the 2 5s on Coke Resolve reduced down to 10, which is that Wheel of Fortune vibes again. I have never seen so much luck in my life. Look at there. What did I tell you? Your twins out here live evoke Kodishim, sacred hearts, honey. Y'all getting married. 23 reduced down to 5, which is the Hierophant. It's going to be the real marriage this time, no. Million minute here, skill, baby. Because the temperance energy coming off of 5 and 9 being 14, when you reduce it, the temperance energy is showing how much skill went into it from your side of it as the earth angel, your ancestors or whatnot, properly timing the pouring of the goodies from one cup to the other, the amount of force, flow, separation, all of those mathematics, that measurement. Mixing and measuring. I'm getting alchemist vibes. Maya Manut, just a lot of skill there. Earth angel. Okay? Vibes, friend. All right. Let's talk more about dates. We got March 3rd being a big deal. February 7th, June 2nd. I'm sorry. Yeah, June 2nd. I said it. July 2nd. The month of July in general, the 7th of any given month, August 3rd, March 8th, May 4th, April 5th. Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is a big deal. Something goes down, something lovely. You may have to celebrate then. You did get the 3 of Cups out here because this is a party. Remember that they can't get in. So get outside and get you something good to eat or something on Cinco de Mayo. January 4th, April 1st, February 2nd, February 2nd, I'm sorry, that's valid. February 3rd, March 2nd, May 9th, September 5th, okay? Zodiacs coming off of this layer of the spread, we have Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, Libra, Virgo again, Sagittarius, Sagittarius again, if I'm looking at this backwards, 14. 5 is giving Hierophant Taurus, and Sagittarius again. So a lot of duplicates and quadruplets and such. Look at what's on the bottom of the deck though, friend. That law energy, this is law. This might be an actual legal case for you guys that you win because you have Metogmel here. You are rewarded this existence of affluence after being slighted for so long, honey. Congratulations. You and this ancestor have worked together successfully to bring yourself into a whole new chapter, a whole new reality of life. And they're calling it, let's come on out here. They're calling this chapter, friend, Shwefa. Cultivate the energy, friend, because it's yours. It's yours to have. It's literally in the cards. Again, hype the video, like, comment if any of this resonated. Claim your blessings, honey. All right. If you feel like you need a personal reading, though, you can just reach out to me. My email's in the description box. They are open for a time, and I'll be happy to consider your request. Yeah, this was a great spread. Love this for you. If you've yet to subscribe, be sure to do so, friend. You are cordially invited to come again. All right, hon. That's your spread. Until next time, peace.